We know from the information you recovered from the Hafar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. It may be possible for you to gain the trust of the Reman saboteurs, or at the very least, to learn more of their motives and their base of operations. While Starfleet is constrained against interfering with internal matters of other galactic powers, you are not limited in this fashion. Nevertheless, I must warn you to avoid drawing the Federation any further into confrontations that may be avoidable. Starfleet Command is extending a great deal of trust to you with this mission. Please try to avoid precipitating an interstellar war with any rash or impetuous actions.
Very well. Alright, so we're playing Frozen. Yeah, let's get to it. Admiral, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there is no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor log on their ship and follow them back to their base. Alright then. Modifications are complete, Admiral. When we trigger the transmission, the Remans should think it is from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula after our location. This should be sufficient to conceal the RW Donatra's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. Alright. I mean, the other solution is just to activate our cloaking device, but whoops, I overshot there. The signal worked, Captain. Reman scout ship is in range. It's moving to scan the area. Signal lock confirmed. We'll be able to track them even if they go to warp. Detecting a large enemy energy buildup, sir. Romulan battleship decloaking. Captain, they're firing on the Reman ship. The scout ship's weapons and engines are damaged. They're cloaking. Attempting to re-establish sensor lock. Captain, the Reman ship has cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Remans will have a chance to decloak and go to warp. Otherwise, I don't think we can last long against the Romulans. I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Reman vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance at finding the base. Alright. Fire at will. Captain, incoming hail from the lead Romulan ship. You know we're here. Putting it on screen now.
Ah. You've been nothing but trouble for the Tal Shiar. You don't seem to understand that you are only hurting yourself and your own people by refusing to work with us. We are, after all, trying to save Romulan society and culture. If you wish to avoid further confrontation, leave immediately. Separatists have no business interfering in the affairs of those of us who are trying to keep our empire intact.
Again, it's that face. Ah, no matter. Admiral, the Reman scout ship has decloaked. They'll try to shake us. We need to stay close until we get a lock on the ship's warp signature. Alright. We gotta negotiate some speed here. course, I can just drag this, but... Whoop.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Alright, what do we got? The Reman ship has executed a short warp jump, and I have the lot on its coordinates, so we can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Alright, let's go. I'm not picking up any ships here, Admiral, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are one or more cloaked ships in the area. Reman cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of tetrion particles. I will continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman Resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though, so we can't transport inside. There's a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Alright then, let's do exactly that. Admiral, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. The Derelict class, if my tricorder readings are correct. The Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of this ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. Alright. Oh, jackals. My weapon doesn't do much damage, does it? My kit powers, on the other hand, that's a different story. Oh, mining laser. Interesting. This tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Well, let's try that. This gate is made of titanium alloy, Admiral. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it! Sir, did you see the mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for the laser are on the other side of the wall, of this wall. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Something must be wrong with the mining laser, sir. we should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Admiral, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through the titanium. I think there are several different ways we can fix this. Your career training will help. I remember working with a similar laser in my applied sciences classes. If I could augment the focusing lenses, I should be able to amplify the effect. There are crystal formations in the maintenance tunnels. One of them might have a crystal with the correct properties. Right, so again, career-specific task, but yeah, they're pretty similar. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Your bridge officers hate spiders. Nice. Ugh. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. What? Nah, don't give me that. Okay, you know what? This is not the time. There we go. This crystal appears to be the correct size and purity, but it will need to be shaped and refined before you can use it to amplify the mining laser's output. And here's the lab. Okay, refining process complete. Perfect. Let's apply the new crystal to the mining laser. That did it, sir. Power to the mining laser steady and should be able to be ready to fire. Okay, that was cool. Prior to this update, it didn't do that. It just blasted through. That was awesome. Okay, success. The path inside the Reman base is clear, Admiral. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we will need to be careful. But I have a feeling that Obisek wants to see us. Ah! Okay, This isn't quite ideal, is it? Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back when this is ready. Oh, okay, gosh. Right, so while I was combating, rubber banding, and I still am, there's a few crates here. Let's try this again. Okay, you know what? I'll be back. There we go. Never mind. Huh.
nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now we're safe from the Tal Shiar. But I fear that will soon change.
Why are you fighting the Romulans?
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. The Tal Shiar captured it and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
What do you want when this conflict ends?
What do I want? I cannot answer that question. All I wanted, all I will ever want, died with my wife.
That's rough, buddy. Indeed. We probably should have just knocked. Whoop. What's your story? Tell me about your life here.
The nights are cold.
Oh, I think it's the same thing.
My wife was working on a mining
Yep,
ship.
same thing. All have the same story. Interesting. Well, if you're trying to get away from an Imperial force, I wouldn't be surprised.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend or our enemy?
What is happening to my bridge officer? This happens almost every episode. Well, I suppose he is a very old bridge officer, and his outfit can't be changed.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Tell me about these demons.
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Did Sela order these attacks?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Why are you doing this? Why fight the Tal Shiar?
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to my people, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly. Understand, I do not want this war. I want freedom for my people. It is the Romulans and the Dark Masters they serve who have caused this. Now they must suffer the consequences. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
You still have the Phaleron weapons?
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible they should have never been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free my people, that is not too high of a price to pay. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Have you tried a peaceful solution?
There will be no peace. Not while Hakiv lives. This is not a problem that can be solved by diplomacy. Hakiv kills my people, I kill his. That is how it will be, until one of us is dead. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What do you want from me?
We need your help. Talk to Starfleet Command. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, medicine, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Federation's aid. You claim to be an organization dedicated to freedom for all peoples. Tell me, will you help my people now? Is there anything else you wish to ask?
I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Roshna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Admiral, we've lost our transporter lock on you and the away team. The Tal Shiar must have activated transporter inhibitor. You'll need to find that inhibitor and shut it down. Right, so ever since the anniversary last year, Obasek and Hakeem have been updated in their appearance. And in my honest opinion, I think that was an update that didn't have to happen, because now their usual long capes are terribly short and honestly kind of weird. But right, let's get this done. The Reman Resistance will be able to evacuate with minimal losses, Admiral. We should return to the ship and report in. Romulans and Remans working as equals. It's another nail in the coffin of the old ways. Acknowledging the contribution of the Reman people will mean greater cooperation, and remove any reason that Obasek may have to use those Theron weapons that he's hoarded. We may have had our differences in the past, but if Romulans and Remans are going to have a future, it may be best to face our challenges as allies. Alright, let's go.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Hakiv's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
What exactly is the Prime Directive now? I mean, the Remans are a warp-capable people. As I understand, the Prime Directive is just not to interfere with inferior species that don't have warp, so I'll have to look into that definition. And I suppose if I am wrong, I'll write so in the description below. Anyways, thanks for
I have no
watching.
mission,
Please subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Helps out the channel quite a lot, and it's free, so why not? Also, you can support me through Patreon if you want to. Link in the description, where you'll also find the link to my Discord server, where you can speak to fans and myself directly. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye!